your girl. Please excuse the microphone. My microphone's not working on my laptop, so unfortunately, this is what I gotta deal with. I wanted to talk to you guys about uh, hate speech on my channel and racism. Hate speech on my channel will not be tolerated at all. If you go back on my channel, you'll see a video called Daddy05 Fans Threaten Philip DeFranco. And on that uh, video, I was reading through my comments, and there were three comments left on that particular video. The first one said that I ought to get a job instead of sleeping around with men, that my kids were by all different daddies, they were all retarded bastards, and somebody ought to kill them, they should die, and that someone should hit me upside the head with a brick. The second one said that I was everything wrong with the country. Okay, I'm everything wrong with the country. And the third one called me an effed up N word. Okay, let me clarify something for you. I broke my back working 3 jobs for my family, putting food on the table, clothes on my kids' back, and a roof over their head. There were nights that I went without eating. Secondly, all of my kids are by the same guy. Sorry. Thirdly, two of my kids are perfectly fine, and I am the mother of a special needs child. My 21-year-old is a special needs child. He's autistic. He is on the autism spectrum, and he will never mentally grow over the age of 6, 6 to 8 years old. So sorry. Wrong again. Concerning the second comment, if I'm everything that's messed up in this country, or if I'm everything that has this country in ruins, I'm proud of it. Because I broke my back working from the age of 14 until the age of 38 when I was declared disabled by a judge because I can't walk without pain, because I lifted things that were 3 times my weight, herniating every disc in my back. So if I'm everything wrong with this country, then God, I would be proud to see what's everything right. Thirdly, as far as the N word is concerned, I won't tolerate that, no. I am proud to be a biracial woman. I am proud and honored that my parents went through hell to be together at a time of crisis and a time of separatism and a time of racism in this country in order to be together and bear 4 children. So if that makes me an N-word, okay. But let's go to the definition. It's an ignorant person. Who's ignorant now?
Dum dum dum.
And as far as my kid's daddy, he's right here. Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Enduring Freedom, and Iraqi Freedom. My husband is a veteran who fought for your freedoms and the freedoms of others, to give you and other people in the world the right to call me an N word.
Ooh, where's that little pendant?
It's right there on the radiator. Here. My husband bought this pendant for me, and I'm very proud to wear it. I take it off during my shower, which I just got out of a shower. It says, "This woman is protected by an Army veteran."
Eh,
It's fuzzy, but you can see it. I'm proud to wear this. I'm proud to be a veteran's wife.
I like the shirt that goes with it.
I am very proud to be a veteran's wife. And to the person who called me an N word, if you don't like that, keep your opinions to yourself. Don't ever come on my channel and use the N word ever again. And don't attack my children.
Oh,
Ever. I have a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, and as I stated before, a special needs 21-year-old who will never go over the mentality of 6 to 8 years old. So until the day I die, I'll be taking care of that child. Can you say the same?
I'll be honest to that. I'm gonna say this about that person. There was so much I wanted to say.
Diet Coke.
I wanted the fire back. I wanted to rip them a new one. I wanted to tell them their worth in the world.
My husband's better than that. And he deserves more respect.
I really, actually, not only did I want to tell them their worth in the world, but I wanted to threaten their lives. I really did. But you know what? I'm not going to stoop to their level. Because I am a better man than that. But, as far as I'm concerned, you came after my wife and my children. You came after my family. You don't know me from Adam.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to hit the mic.
You don't know my family from anybody. So what gives you a right to turn around and make those assumptions, those accusations? So, again, who's the ignorant person? You want to spew hate speech? Go visit a hate speech website.
Thank you.
Go, toddle around the corner where people will tolerate that. I'm not going to tolerate it.
And,
It's
and just because I have a white mother who was beautiful and a black father who in my mind was the smoothest, handsomest man who ever walked this planet, doesn't mean that I am what you said I am. My parents at a time in this country where everything was going wrong
um
got together
yeah.
and they created me
Okay.
and my sister and my two brothers.
Here you go. As we said earlier, definition of the N word is
An ignorant person.
an ignorant person. And
So who's ignorant now?
well, not only that, but my wife is not ignorant. She's an educated woman. Okay, just like most of us, got grade school, got high school, got some college. Hey, not all of us can afford to go to college,
I was
or even have the inclination to go to college.
I was the daughter of a psychiatric nurse, the goddaughter of another psychiatric nurse
I
and
mean,
the daughter of a Korea War veteran.
to be honest with you,
So,
both of us, grade school, high school, some college,
yes.
University of Hard Knocks.
Talk about me all you want. Please, I welcome it. I won't stop it.
You want to know why? Because I could care less.
I have a thick skin. I've been talked about since the day I was able to walk into a school until the day I left school. If not for the color of my skin, excuse me for hitting the microphone again, if not for the color of my skin, but for having kinky hair or being a black girl listening to white music or a white girl who liked to dress black.
Do you know?
I don't identify as white or black. You know what my race is? And I put this on all of my paperwork. I'm human. I am a human being. I am not white. I am not black. I am human. And if you don't like that, I feel sorry for you.
Well, you know what? If they don't like the fact that we identify as human, then they can get off our planet. Because this is Earth, home of the human race. Not the white race, not the black race, not the brown race, not the tan race,
Not the yellow race.
not the purple with blue polka dot race. It's the human race.
Just because you don't agree with other ethnicities is not my problem. Please don't bring that to my doorstep.
You have an issue with some. Hey, look. You have an issue with what somebody's saying in a video? Fine. Voice your opinion. But keep the ignorance out of it.
And don't attack my children.
Yeah, you know what?
I can't.
Anybody who attacks children is wrong.
I can't voice that enough. Don't attack my children. Now, if you go to that video, you'll see in the conversation bubble that there were 5 comments. 3 of them from this person, 1 from myself, and 1 from my husband. Now, after I posted those comments, I also reported them to YouTube for abuse and hate speech and spam. All 3 of them. So once I clicked report, they were removed. I wish I had captured them so you guys could see them.
But again, it's not worth it because we don't want. And I'm going to give you my honest. I'm not going to give the ass hat his moment of fame.
I'm not even going to say his name. I'm not. The reason being, if I gave him a moment of fame, it would give him that satisfaction. As a racist in this world, no, you don't deserve that satisfaction. As a person of bicolor, as a person who is biracial, who has heard all kinds of hate speech in her life, and will probably hear it until the day I die. He will go through it. He'll be called all kinds of names because he married a woman of color. My children will probably go through it because they have a woman of color as their mother. But guess what?
When they get older, I feel sorry for anybody that opens their mouth. I really do.
I am not a child. Talk about me all you want, but don't attack my children. I can't stress that enough. Don't attack my children. Say say what you want. You're over here Say what you want. That's what this video is about.
I
Say what
can't.
you want.
I can't because if I say what I want, I'm gonna get your channel banned and all the work that you put into it ruined. No, because yeah, I want to lower myself to this asshat's level, but I'm a better man than that. I mean, you. I'm like you. You want to say something about me? Say something to me about me all you want. I could care less. Been there, done that. Bought the, you know. So
I got called an effed up N word because in that video, if you watch that video, it says, please restore my faith in humanity. Stop the abuse. Those comments didn't do anything for my faith in humanity.
well, yeah,
They
but
didn't. They didn't.
I know they didn't. But you know what? It's
I'm not going to say that just because of those comments that everybody feels that way. No. But
But you know what? Even look, Phil Franco said the same thing. You want to support Daddy O5? Support Daddy O5.
yes.
You don't want to support Daddy O5? Don't support Daddy O5. We have no say so in either way. Our thing is this: why are you going to be an idiot filming yourself threatening someone because they aired a video about a situation that was already on the news? Because that's what Philip DeFranco does. He airs stuff that's on the news.
He talks when this broke, and what's messed up about the whole situation, I just bit the inside of my mouth. What's messed up about the whole situation is Philip DeFranco didn't even break the story. It was Nick Munn. And just like everybody else on YouTube,
There were
I have an opinion about it. And I'm allowed to voice my opinion. I'm not like some people who make 70 videos about the situation.
I think my wife, 5 videos total,
4 or 5.
something like that. And it was only, and it was,
And one of them, two of them, excuse me, voiced my children's opinion because I teach my children to have an opinion
and to voice their opinion.
and say it in an eloquent way.
And if they can't say it in an eloquent way, to at least put it out there so that
People understand where they're coming from.
exactly. Now, I'll even reiterate this. Did we know who Daddy O5 was? No.
My children brought it to me and said, Mom, look at this. And showed me a video of a little boy being shoved into a bookcase and his things being destroyed and being yelled at by a woman at the top of her lungs and being cussed at like he was a common criminal in a prison courtyard.
cussing at him like he was some thug on the street. Now, wait a minute.
Like he was about to get, excuse the expression, like he was about to get his ass whooped.
Now the thing is it was our child brought it to us and goes, would that be considered abuse?
And later that day,
It aired on Philip DeFranco.
so my children came to me after they watched the Philip DeFranco show with me and said, Mom, make a video about this. I know you feel strongly about it. Talk about it, Mom. So I did. And then I voiced the opinion of my children.
And somebody told us, or made a comment, that we shouldn't put our kids in the videos. Well, we made a video about that one saying, our kids are in the videos because One, they
Daddy
both.
O five, a child's perspective on the situation.